wasn't canceled yesterday. More than 2,200 flights were canceled because of this stupid shutdown. His transportation secretary, Sean Duffy, said that before Thanksgiving, air travel could be reduced to a trickle, which is the same reason Trump's doctors put him on flow mats. Secretary of Health and Human Sacrifice, RFK Jr., appeared with President Trump at the White House today to unveil his report on chronic disease that warns about the toxins found in ultra-processed foods like fried chicken, fast food burgers and fries, pepperoni pizza, soft drinks, ice cream.
This roast is so over the top, it makes reality shows feel like meditation retreats. Jimmy Kimmel didn't just go after Trump and RFK Jr. He marinated them, slow-cooked them, and served up a full comedy brisket. You're about to watch a verbal takedown so intense, it makes WWE look like a book club meeting. What did Trump say to spark this? Why did RFK Jr. walk straight into the line of fire? And how is Kimmel still standing after all this? Strap in. This one snaps harder than a bungee cord. Giving out mid-jump.
Trump's ordered his attorney general to investigate Democrat ties to Jeffrey Epstein, which is like Diddy ordering an investigation into why there were so many bottles of baby oil in his house.
We have nothing to do with Epstein, the Democrats do. All of his friends.
But don't worry, we have a new health czar. Bobby Brainworm is on the job. RFK Jr. was confirmed today as our new Secretary of Health and Human Services by a vote of 52 to 48. Mitch McConnell was the only Republican to vote no. Mitch McConnell is 82 years old. He survived polio as a kid. And thanks to RFK.
The night blew open like someone left a fireworks warehouse door, swinging. The second Jimmy Kimmel stepped onto the stage, the whole atmosphere shifted, like every insult ever invented had just been handed a backstage pass. Trump wasn't ready. RFK Jr. wasn't ready. Honestly, nobody was. Meanwhile, the universe kicked back with popcorn in hand, fully prepared to witness a demolition loud enough to jolt history awake from its afternoon nap.
Trump lashed out at air traffic controllers who stayed home because they aren't getting paid. He wrote, "I am not happy with you. You will have a negative mark, at least in my mind, against your record if you want to leave service in the near future. Please do not hesitate to do so with no payment or severance of any kind." We would also like to extend that.
If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell icon. The spark started with Trump and not the soft spark of a friendly jab. This was the kind that erupts when someone is trying way too hard to sound serious while still wearing rhetorical clown shoes. Kimmel didn't ease into it.
Bill Clinton, they went to his island all the time, and many others, they're all Democrats.
That's right. All his friends were Democrats. All his friends are Democrats, including this one. That right there, yeah. That's when he was a Democrat. Look at all the smiles. This photo is everything you need to know about Donald Trump in one shot. There's no evidence, by the way, that Bill Clinton has ever been to Epstein Island. Every one of Jeffrey Epstein's emails, or even one, says Clinton was never, ever there, never. And there's no evidence Trump was on the island either, but the emails between Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell very clearly say Trump spent hours with one of Epstein.
He opened with a full-blast flamethrower on the very first breath. The harder Trump pushed to craft his towering political persona, the quicker Jimmy Kimmel twisted it into pure carnival comedy. Every attempt at seriousness turned into fuel. Every reach for gravitas morphed into slap.
Trump's negative job rating is at 63% right now. This is reportedly the line for the food bank at the Nellis Air Force Base in Las Vegas. There was a big spike in military families having to line up to get food, which is completely insane. The same was true for our men and women overseas. The Army even posted and then unposted a list on their website of food banks in Germany where Americans working on our base there could get assistance. All because our politicians are busy
slapstick. Every power pose became a punchline, practically begging to be dismantled in Kimmel. Happily obliged. And before the smoke even cleared from Trump's takedown, RFK Jr. wandered straight into the crossfire. Kimmel wasn't pretending to play nice.
And Trump sat right next to him listening to all this. Listen, Trump's favorite food is toxins. His blood type is honey mustard. I'm glad RFK's working on this. None of it is going to get done. When Trump finally figures out he's trying to take away his Doritos, mark my words, Bobby is out and Diddy is in.
He shifted from blender to full chainsaw mode. RFK Jr. practically showed up wearing a sign that read, "Go ahead, muck me." And Kimmel accepted the challenge with style. Kimmel painted Trump as a man convinced life is a reality show, and every criticism is just another plot twist designed to boost his ratings. The dramatic gestures, the relentless self-importance, the belief that the world spins on his schedule. Kimmel.
It's not just the military he's trying to starve out. Trump is also doing his best to cut off SNAP benefits for civilians. I think I figured out why Trump hates SNAP so much. I think it's because his fingers are too small to do it. Trump is, maybe if they change the name. In order to combat this, we set up a big, beautiful food bank in our parking lot. So we've been collecting donations on behalf of two great organizations, St. Joseph Center and the
Dismantled it all, brick by brick. And once that tower started to wobble, he treated it like a piñata. Meanwhile, RFK Jr.'s more unusual claims turned into pure comedy material. Every far-out theory felt like a sketch, just waiting for Kimmel to roast it. Kimmel dissected RFK Jr.'s logic like a weekend scientist, casually testing gravity for fun.
The Red Hulk was at the White House today to be sworn in and to suck up.
For 20 years, I've gotten up every morning on my knees and prayed that God would put me in a position where I can end the childhood chronic disease epidemic in this country. On August 23rd of last year, God sent me President Trump.
Next.
His political journey morphed into a full circus act, tightrope walking, juggling wild theories, and swatting at critics only he could see. One joke cast him as a motivational speaker who motivates absolutely no one. Another as a man who wakes up and chooses chaos over coffee. The exaggeration landed so perfectly that the audience couldn't tell whether Kimmel was describing a politician or a character ripped straight.
So it begins. And so what begins? I mean, seriously, what is that supposed to mean? What would motivate him to post "and so it begins" at almost midnight? Or it would compel him to contact his social media guy, Dan Scavino, that late at night to say, "Dan, I need you to post "and so it begins." All caps, Mr. President. Yeah, all caps, you idiot. And put a ...
From a chaotic fan fiction universe, the contrast made the comedy explode. Trump unraveled into a kid demanding applause, while RFK Jr. transformed into that eccentric uncle, convinced he's uncovered the universe's greatest secret, even though everyone else is just trying to get to desert. At times, Kimmel's facial expressions alone were their own punchline. Trump runs on pure ego. RFK Jr. runs on pure suspicion. And comedy loves extremes. Kimmel had both served to him on a silver platter. RFK Jr. came off like a man running on pure conspiracy-flavored energy drinks. Kimmel wasn't being cruel. He was just trying not to burst from the sheer comedy overload. The jokes got sharper, the sarcasm climbed higher, and the crowd erupted. He showed how Trump turns criticism into envy and how RFK Jr. turns it into proof.
What did Jeffrey Epstein mean in his emails when he said you knew about the girls?
I know nothing about that. They would have announced that a long time ago. It's really, what did he mean when he spent all the time with Bill Clinton?
That's right. Bill Clinton should immediately resign as President of the United States. One of the emails, the one that got the most attention this weekend, referred to Trump, quote,